Ichiro Suzuki was born in Nagoya, Japan, where him, his father, his mother, and his older brother lived. Ichiro's father was a baseball player in high school and was a pitcher. It was a very big interest to him to have his children play the sport of baseball. From the age of 3, was gifted his first glove from his father, and from then on they would play catch and do drills together. Around the age of 12, when Ichiro became serious about baseball and that's what he wanted to do in his future, him and his father did drills every day during the evening that consisted of batting practice, outfield practice, and also infield practice. And then after dinner, they would have a round of about 250 to 300 more baseballs that were pitched by his father. After playing Little League and travel ball, he was accepted into one of the best baseball high schools in Japan. During his underclassmen years, before he was on varsity, he had to wake up at 3 in the morning to clean the dormitory floors and also clean the upperclassmen's clothes. This helped his work ethic, just as his father did, and building a great, hardworking person that allowed him to reach his goals. During his junior year, everything changed, and his chores turned into drills and running practices, where he made the varsity team, and in his senior year batted .502 with no swinging strikeouts. These stats got him drafted into the Waves, where he played in the Pacific League in Japan. He played in the Pacific League with the Waves for 9 years before going to the U.S. in 2001 and playing for the Seattle Mariners. And in 2001, he debuted with the Mariners but faced doubts and also racial discrimination. As there was not very many Japanese players playing in the MLB, he was constantly told to go back to Japan and that he was not big enough. But to him, those were just everyday struggles, and it was not seen as racism to him. When saying he was too small, the average MLB player was over 6 foot and 200 plus pounds. He was weighing in at only 170 pounds at less than 6 foot 9. This made him a lot smaller and was not seen as a competitor in the early years of his career. Soon, even after his rookie season, he was very progressed and had very good stats, batting over 300 with 200 plus hits in many seasons. He established himself as one of the best outfielders in the league and one of the best contact hitters in the MLB. While he did not speak English coming to America, his teammates and other staff members helped him learn the language and the norms of the American culture. He adjusted well after dealing with the doubters who said he would not compete in the MLB level, and then after the racial discrimination was over. He did not face too much racial discriminations other from fans shouting at him and then other spectators. From today's aspect of the game, there are many different international players that come from all over the world. Ichiro was not the first international player to come into the league. There were other players that came in the 60s and 70s even, but Ichiro was a pioneer and for how big of a player he was and his skill level. This allowed him to have a Hall of Fame career, and he is now retired, and he retired in 2019 with the Miami Marlins. He had a long-lasting career that was respected and is seen as one of the greatest careers in all of baseball. After his cultural